Hi everyone, and welcome back to Big Kahuna Kitchen. Okay fam, this is one of my all-time all-stars. You can use it as a soup or a sauce, and it's even diet friendly. The first time I made this for one of my friends, he said, I hate asparagus, but I like this. And he has since made it about once a week in his own kitchen for about 25 years. The ingredients here are simple. You're gonna get one shallot and chop it up real fine. And then you're going to get 1 pound of asparagus and cut the ends off so that you don't have any hard parts on the end of the asparagus. Cut it up into little pieces. Then you'll take the shallot and cook it in a little bit of oil until the shallot gets soft. And then add the asparagus and a box of Swanson chicken broth. Then add in a tablespoon of finely ground pepper. You'll let that cook for about 15 or 20 minutes. Once the asparagus is fork tender, you'll drain it off and add the asparagus into a blender with about a cup of the broth it cooked in. Then use the blender to puree it. You want it a little on the thick side if you're using it as a pasta sauce. If you're using it as a soup, you can have it thinner, and you can always add more broth at the end when you put it back in the pan. So put the pan back on the heat on medium-low and let that reduce down a little bit if you want it thicker. And in the meantime, I'm boiling some water for some cheese ravioli. If you like your soup a little more rich or your sauce, you can add in some half and half or heavy cream. And here I'm just adding in some store-bought ravioli from the refrigerator section, so they only take a couple of minutes to cook. Really use whatever pasta you like. Now plate them up and give them the sauce. This is what you want to see. Enjoy.